One thing I don't spend money on anymore is liquor. As of March 1st, I'm 28 years alcohol-free. Please. Don't applaud. I still have crippling addictions to opioids and Asian cartoon pornography. You guys look at porn on the internet? No, just me single-handedly keeping the multi-billion-dollar online pornography industry afloat? Yeah. Fuck, no wonder it's so expensive. Yeah, so 28 years sober, but that comes with a caveat. A couple of summers ago, my son came into town from Toronto, where he lives and works now, and his mom called me up and said, I'm going to pick up Sam at the Dorval train station. Why don't you meet us for lunch? And I said, okay. So I drove down to Dorval Village, went into a little cafe there, and I got there first, so I ordered a sandwich, and I thought to myself, I'm going to try one of those cold carbonated coffee beverages. Those look pretty good. So I grabbed a can out of the fridge, and I'm out on the terrace, and I'm eating my sandwich and sipping my drink, and they show up, and Sam looks at me, and he goes, hey, Dad, you know you're drinking a beer, eh? Malt liquor. So obviously I didn't look at the label closely enough, and I don't know what malt liquor tastes like. Who the fuck drinks malt liquor? So I poured the rest out, and I threw the can away, and Sam said, what does that mean, Dad? Does that mean you have to start again? And I said, well, if I close down Pub Koozie in St. Anne de Bellevue tonight, and I'm snorting cocaine off a hooker's ass crack at 3:30 tomorrow morning, then yes, I'll probably have to start again. Otherwise, it was an honest mistake. I didn't get drunk. I only drank half the can, so I think I get a mulligan. Anyway, as it turned out, it wasn't Pub Koozie, it was Source du Sex. And it wasn't cocaine, it was crystal meth. And it wasn't a hooker, it was my ex-wife's sister. So I've got 19 months and no regrets. One of the challenges for me in sobriety is because I've been in the media for a long time, I get invited to a lot of promotional events with Open Bar, and that's especially prevalent during St. Patrick's season. And as you know, if you live in Montreal, it is a season. It's not St. Patrick's Day, it's St. Patrick's Month. And I was at a St. Patrick's event a couple of weeks ago, and I ordered a Diet Coke, and the bartender said, Diet Coke, you must not be Irish. And I said, no, but I used to be Irish. I used to be Irish a lot. And I know I shouldn't say that because it's a stereotype and we're not supposed to assign behavior or character traits based on ethnicity. If court-ordered cultural sensitivity training taught me anything, it's that the Irish don't like to drink or fight, Italian grandmothers can't cook for shit, and the Chinese are excellent drivers. My bad. I'm glad you guys were on board with that, because that joke can go either way. Yeah, you can't be too careful these days. You know, we live in touchy times. It just seems like you can't say anything without somebody getting offended. And I blame the Jews. That's not true. I don't blame the Jews. That's me using irony as a comedic device. It's a comedy show, not a Concordia student union meeting. I don't want anyone leaving here tonight going, gee whiz, I didn't know Ted Bird was a Nazi. I'm not a Nazi, okay? Although I am autistic.